everybody, it's Sarah and Liz from Go Super Sisters, and today we're going to do a nice yoga workout. Maybe you just worked out or maybe you didn't. This could be your workout today. So to get started, we're going to come down to our mat in a 4-point position, stacking our shoulders right over our wrist, our hips are right over our knees, and our toes are tucked behind us. And then you're going to inhale, scoop your spine, look up to the sky, and exhale, round in, pushing the floor away from you, rounding between your shoulder blades. Inhale to scoop, look up. Exhale, round in, really pushing the floor away from you, looking towards your navel. Inhale to scoop. Exhale to round. Good, and then walk your hands about 6 to 8 inches in front of you, looking at your fingertips, making sure your pointer finger is exactly forward, your fingertips are spread really wide. And then press your hips up and back, downward facing dog. This first downward dog, you can pedal your feet right and left. Maybe a little movement in your hips or shoulders. Good, and then try to land your down dog, placing your heels all the way down onto your mat. Taking a couple breaths there, really rotating your armpits in toward one another, still really wide, spread fingertips. Your kneecaps are lifting, your quads are contracted to help lengthen your hamstring, lifting your hips up. Good, then bend your knees, look to the front of your mat and step up. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Same thing here, you can pedal your feet right and left. Maybe grab the back of your legs, a little spring action, bouncing up and down, just letting your head relax. Good, then just straighten your legs, lining your fingertips up with your toes, squat all the way down, bringing your forehead into your chest. Finding your connection to your core here. As you inhale, letting your belly expand, and as you exhale, pulling your belly in and up. Good, then exhale, release your hips to the sky. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, your hands to your hips. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing, hands to heart. Moving through Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, your arms up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Step back into plank. Holding plank here, really pushing the floor away from you, making sure that you're doming through your shoulder blades, your core is engaged, your low belly is in, tailbone in your body, and your heels are right over your toes. Looking out about 6 to 8 inches in front of your fingertips. A couple more breaths here, really push the floor away from you. Good, then lower down to your knees, chin and chest, keeping your elbows close to your body. Then inhale through to cobra, rolling your shoulder blades back and down. And then exhale back, downward facing dog. Holding here for a couple breaths. Same cues as before, lifting your kneecaps, contracting your quads, help lift and lengthen your hamstrings back. Maybe your heels aren't all the way onto the ground, and that's okay, you know. It was the same for me and Liz. So just working on straightening your legs, and one day your heels will be on the ground. Good, then come high up on your toes, bend your knees, look to the front of your mat, and step up. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive all the way up, hands touch. Exhale, hands to heart. 2 more times that same thing. Inhale up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Step back into plank. Same thing here, pushing the floor away from you, rounding between your shoulder blades. Core is engaged, low belly's in, tailbone's in your body. Not letting your butt stick up in the air, keeping it in. Good. And then slowly lower your knees, chin and chest. And then inhale through to cobra. Exhale back, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here, in and out through your nose. Maybe looking at your toes or your kneecaps. Good, really seeing if you can contract your quads to help lift your kneecaps, the front of your thighs, to help lengthen the back of your thighs. 1 more deep breath. Good, then come high up on your toes, bend your knees, look to the front of your mat, step up. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive all the way up. Hands touch. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time. Inhale up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Step back into plank. Making sure your shoulders are right over your wrists, your core is engaged, low belly's in. Good, and then knees, chin and chest. Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale through to cobra. Roll your shoulders back. Exhale back. Downward facing dog. This time, step your feet together and inhale your left leg to the sky. Here, maybe you can circle your ankle. You can stack your hips. Whatever feels good. And then bring it all the way to the top between your hands. Gently place your knee down, untuck your toe. Kali Mudra with your hands. Interlace your fingers. Release your index finger and cross your thumbs. And then inhale your arms up and behind your ears for Crescent Lunge. Good, really working on rotating your armpits in toward one another, still keeping your low belly in, not sinking into your lower back. Good, and then exhale both hands inside your left foot. Gently bring your right knee up underneath your right hip. And then keeping your left palm on your mat, inhale your right arm to the sky, easy triangle. Trying to create one straight line of energy from your tailbone to the crown of your head, while also feeling the opposing force between your two arms reaching apart. Maybe looking up towards your thumb. And then exhale your right hand to your mat, frame your foot, step back into plank. Knees, chin and chest. Inhale through to cobra. Exhale back. Downward facing dog. Same thing on the other side. Step your feet together. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Maybe circle your ankle. Stack your hips. Bend your knee. Still a nice strong left leg here. And then bring your right foot all the way to top of your mat between your hands. Gently place your left knee down, untuck your toes. Kali Mudra your hands. And inhale your arms up and behind your ears. Low crescent lunge on the other side. Tailbones in, low bellies engaged. Still reaching up, straight arms. Good, maybe you want to bend through your elbows, working a little into your shoulders. And then exhale, both hands inside your right foot. Bring your left knee underneath your left hip. Then keeping your right palm on the floor, inhale your left arm to the sky. Easy triangle on the other side. Again, feeling that opposing force from your tailbone to the crown of your head. So if you notice your head is jerking back or maybe jerking forward, trying to keep it in one line with your spine. Good, exhale your left hand to your mat. Step back into plank and move through your vinyasa, knees, chest, and chin, or straight back to down dog. Liz will do the knees, chest, and chin. Never feel like you have to do all the push-ups. You can always go straight back to down dog. From here, you're going to pivot your right foot 45 degrees, step your left foot to the front of your mat, and then inhale up to warrior one. Really pressing well through the outer edge of your right foot. Just trying to square your hips towards the front of the room. Low belly is in. Bend a little deeper into your left leg. And then exhale, open up, warrior two. Adjusting your feet here so that your front heel lines up with your back arch. Same thing, low belly in. If you find your butt sticking out in this pose, use your lower abs to engage and pull your tailbone back into your body. Still really strong back right leg, pressing well into your mat. Good, and then exhale, reverse warrior, left arm to the sky. Nice back bend. And then come back, warrior two. Moving into extended side angle, maybe bringing your forearm down to your thigh, right arm up over your face, looking through your armpit. Maybe you can reach all the way down to your mat. Good, and come back up, warrior two. Same thing, warrior. Then come forward, warrior two, into extended side angle. One more time, back up, reverse. Still holding that low lunge. Warrior 2, extended side angle. Good, back up into warrior 2. Then shifting the weight into your front leg, coming up, moving into half moon. So finding your balance here, maybe placing your left palm on the ground or a block. Flexing your right foot back towards your face. Squaring your hips here, stacking them one on top of another. Maybe you can start to look up towards your thumb if you can find your balance. Good, then from here, bring your right hand down to the floor, standing splits. So letting your head relax in towards your leg, trying to lift your right leg as high as you can. Good, see if you can lift a little higher. And then coming back into a lunge on your toes. Gently place your right foot down. Crescent lunge, high crescent lunge this time. So still tailbone in, lower belly in. Good, and then exhale your hands to your mat. Step back into plank, move through your vinyasa. Maybe you want to add a chaturanga this time. So upward dog. Then exhale back. Downward facing dog. Moving to the other side, pivot your left foot 45 degrees. Step your right foot to the top of your mat. Inhale up. Warrior 1. Tailbone in, pressing well through the outer edge of your left foot. And then exhale, open up. Warrior 2. So I'm going to show here on Liz. Notice that her ankle is right on top of her knee. And she's not letting her knee fall in here. She's keeping a nice lunge here, pressing well into the back outer edge of her foot to find that connection to her mat. Relaxing her shoulders away from her ears, gazing out over her fingertips. Then she's going to move into reverse lunge, dropping her back hand, inhaling her right arm to the sky. Good, same thing here. Notice she didn't move this knee. It stayed in a stationary lunge. Good, and then exhale, coming into extended side angle. Beautiful. Notice the straight line of energy moving from her heel all the way up through her side body to her fingertips. Good, and then come up to warrior 2. Exhale, reverse warrior. Coming back into warrior 2. And then moving into extended side angle. Doing this 3 times. Good, one more time, come on up. Reverse. Notice again, her knee is not moving. She's staying deep in her lunge. And then extended side angle. Beautiful, Liz. And then from there, coming back up into warrior 2. Shifting the weight into your front leg and moving into half moon. Concentrating, finding something to focus on. Flexing your left foot back towards your face, stacking your hips. Good, and then standing splits. Bring your left hand down to your mat. Left leg to the sky. Relax your head down. See if you can lift a little higher. Shift the weight a little more into your toes on your right leg. Good, and then gently, slowly bring your left foot back to a crescent lunge, staying high on your toes. Inhale your arms up. Still keeping your tailbone tucked, low belly in. Good, and then exhale your hands to your mat, step back into plank, move through your vinyasa, or my version, straight back, downward facing dog. You're gonna do a little core work. So you're gonna inhale your left foot to the sky, come high onto your right toes, knee to elbow. Good, inhale your left leg up. Do that again, exhale, knee to elbow. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Going back into downward dog, placing your left foot on your mat. Other side, inhale your left or your right leg to the sky. Exhale, shifting forward, right knee to elbow. Good, inhale up. Exhale, shifting forward, right knee to right elbow. One more time. Exhale, knee to elbow. Good, and then coming straight back to down dog. You're gonna bend your knees, look to the front of your mat, step up. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart, Tadasana, mountain pose. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully you liked this short little yoga sequence. If you did, come back, because there'll definitely be more. See you next time.